What's up, Dragon Slayers? Today's video is about colorectal cancer and its connection to insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is associated with an increase of developing cancer in the lower part of the digestive tract, including the colon and rectum. It also makes colorectal cancer more lethal. Indeed, colon cancer patients with insulin resistance are roughly 3 times more likely to die from the cancer compared with patients who do not have insulin resistance. The hyperinsulinemia that invariably accompanies insulin resistance may be the main driver of colon cancer development. Too much insulin has been shown to increase the number of cells of the outermost mucosal layer of the intestines. This might seem like a good thing, but when we consider that cancer is a problem wherein cells excessively grow and proliferate, it is perhaps not so benign. Cancer is a terrifying disease, partially due to seeming randomness. Healthy humans who do everything right can still get cancer, while some lifelong smokers get nothing. Undoubtedly, there are variables outside of our control, age, genetics, for example, thus emphasizing the controllable variables such as our environment and the food we eat is the most rational strategy to mitigate our cancer risk and improve our outcome if we do get it. There is no single most relevant player with cancer, but insulin resistance clearly plays one of the leading roles. Thankfully, as we'll see, it's one we can do something about. Now that we've covered the heavy topic of cancer, it's time to discuss the feeling parts of our bodies that make up our ability to move and work. Even these, as you'll see, are susceptible to changes in insulin. So the next topic is all about just aging and your bones and your skin. I found, like with some of the shorter topics before, an interesting medical journal that talks about the connection between insulin resistance and colorectal cancer. So the insulin resistance colon cancer hypothesis stating that insulin resistance may be associated with the development of colorectal cancer represents a significant advancement in colon cancer, as it emphasizes the potential for this cancer to become a modifiable disease. The fact that the incidence of insulin resistance has been increasing in the United States and much of the Western world, where colon cancer remains the second leading cause of cancer death, makes the exploration of the interrelationship of these conditions a subject of high priority. Here we review the salient features of insulin resistance, defined as impaired biological response to the action of insulin. Recent epidemiological studies evaluating potential associations between colon cancer and diabetes mellitus, dietary intake, and metabolic factors, and IGF, which is insulin growth-like factor. The IGF levels in several clinical settings provide strong support of the insulin resistance colon cancer hypothesis without establishing causality. So, mechanistically speaking, insulin resistance has been associated with hyperinsulinemia, increased levels of growth factor, including IGF-1, and alterations in NF, kappa beta, and peroxisome, proliferator activated receptor signaling, which may promote colon cancer through their effects on certain parts of the colon. It is reasonable expectation that in the not too distant future, critical interventions to the already mapped out molecular sequences of events which link the two seemingly disparate entities, combined with lifestyle changes, could abate the development of colon cancer altogether. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out, guys. And remember that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.